Hey guys, welcome back to AB's channel, and today I'm going to be doing a new episode. I could have started at week 1, but I just didn't really do YouTube then, so I'm not starting it up. We're going into week 7, which is crazy because that's almost half of the regular season. Season goes by fast, but so I'm going to be, since this is the first time I'm doing this, I'm basically going to pick the winner of each game. I'm trying to get this video out there right now because in about an hour, the Bears and Packers play at 8:25, which is a huge rivalry. So we're going to go ahead and start. Can I zoom in on this? Yes, I can. Perfect. So, oh, no. It's the first time I've ever used this app, so yeah, so here we go. So the first game, Bears and Packers. I gotta go with the Packers just because they have been. I know they haven't been winning games much, but they're obviously a good team. So I'm going with the Packers there. Next game we got is right here, the 1 o'clock games. I kind of went out. Oh, never mind. Sorry, it goes on the list. I saw 9:30. I thought that was a night. So, it is actually the Giants and Rams. Both the 3-3. The Rams don't really have a set quarterback, which kind of concerns me. Odell had a great game last week, so I'm gonna have to go with the Giants. And you guys might be questioning why the game is actually at 9:30 in the morning. That's because they are playing in London, England. That's something the Colts did, my team. The Colts and the Jaguars did. Pretty cool. So, on to the next team. The Bengals are 2-4. I did not realize that. And the Browns haven't won a game, of course. So, this one is pretty easy. The Browns are going to win a game soon. I just don't know when. The next one, the Lions and the Redskins. The Lions, they now have Theo Reddick back in their lineup, so that could change things for them, but he's not a great player. He's alright. The Redskins, they're very inconsistent, so I'm going to have to go with the Lions here, just because I'm not 100% confident in the Redskins. The next game, the Titans and the Colts. The Colts could have clinched the division. They could have taken the division lead last week if they beat the Texans, but the Texans had a late comeback. So now the Titans the Titans are second place, Colts are in third place, and Jacksonville is tied with us for third place. So I'm gonna go with the Colts just because they're my favorite team and they're a better team than the record shows. That's for sure. Because they got Andrew Luck, he's a great quarterback, T.Y. Hilton, and they have a decent defense. Next, we got the Chiefs and the Saints. The Saints don't have a very good defense. The Chiefs do have a good defense, and it's turned into a defensive league. So I'm going to have to go with the Chiefs here. I say they take the victory over the Saints. I know you guys can see the Ohio Buckeye and the guy that does College Game Day right there. That's just an advertisement because I got this picture off of Fantasy Football, the Fantasy Football app. So the next game we have the Bills and Dolphins. The Bills are without Shady McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is his real name, but Shady's his nickname. So that could change things because their run game is what helps them win. Their backup's probably gonna be decent. This is gonna be tough. The Bills have a lot of momentum. I'm gonna have to go with the Bills just because they're 4-2, and the Dolphins don't really have much to show for this year. The next game, the Ravens and the Jets. This is another interesting one. We got a lot of interesting games this week. So, the Ravens started off 3-0 this year, and since they have lost 3 straight games, the Jets are 1-5, and they just announced Geno Smith as their starter. They had Ryan Fitzpatrick, and now they're switching quarterbacks. So I'm not really sure. This one, this one's 50-50. I have no idea. I don't really like Geno Smith. I don't think he's very good. So since the Jets are 1-5, I say the Ravens take a victory here. Just because the Ravens look pretty good, I think this year that they're all right. The next game is the Vikings and the Eagles. The Eagles were also a team that was 3-0. They are now 3-2. And the Vikings are coming off of a bye week, so Sam Bradford's done great for them. I don't know. I think I'm going to go to the Vikings. Their defense is good. The Eagles' defense is the reason why they're winning, I think. So I'm going to go with the Vikings. The next game is the Raiders versus the Jaguars. The Raiders have a really solid offense this year, I think. Even without Latavius Murray, they've been winning games. Derek Carr's been really good. I don't really believe in the Jaguars. I know the Colts played them and lost, but the Colts just need to come. I don't know. They need to do something. Maybe it's the coach. I have no idea. So I say the Raiders just because Derek Carr, he's on my fantasy team. He's done really good. They're 4-2. Their record. Jaguars aren't. Jaguars should be 1-4, but because of the Colts, but they're not. So the next game is the Chargers versus the Falcons. I think the Chargers are another team. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna. Nah, they're not. I was gonna say they're another team that has a record that's not good, but they have a good team. Really not. Phillip Rivers is old. They don't have much on the offense. Keenan Allen's out for the year. Daniel Wood's out for the year. Their defense is really weak. Falcons have a great running game and passing game. The Devontae Freeman and Tevin Coleman are just they're a great backfield, and with Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, that's great too. And they have a decent defense. It's not great, it's not terrible. So we're gonna go with the Falcons there. Next game is the 49ers versus the Buccaneers. As you guys know, the 49ers, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but the 49ers, they won their first game of the year against the Rams. Everyone thought the Rams were going to stink now, but they're all right. And since that, they've lost 5 straight. Last week, they started Colin Kaepernick, and I think this week they're going to start Colin Kaepernick again. And just for that, I say the Buccaneers. Jameis Winston's having a decent year. He's not doing too bad. But, he's alright. So, let's try to speed this up a little bit more. So, the next game is the Patriots versus Steelers. As you guys know, why do I keep saying that? But the Patriots, they lost to the Bills when they put in the third-string quarterback, Jacoby Brissett. He didn't do too well. He's more of a runner. They've won with Brady. Gronk's looking better. Defense is still about the same. Steelers, they've been on a roll. They got Le'Veon Bell back. I say just because Bell's back for his third straight game or something, I say he's gonna have some more momentum, and he's gonna lead the team with Antonio Brown and Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, they're gonna win. So the next game, the Seahawks versus the Cardinals. The Cardinals, when did they play? They played, I think they played Monday night. I was watching that game, and David Johnson did great. But the Cardinals are another inconsistent team. Like when I watch them play, they look like a Super Bowl contender, someone who can play in the Super Bowl. But other games they just don't look as well. Carson Palmer's been banged up. Their defense is just kind of out of whack, I think. their run game's always been solid, but besides that, there's nothing's really been consistent for them, which leads me to say that the Seahawks were going to win this game just because now the Seahawks have Christine Michael. He put up a few good weeks. Last 2 weeks, he's done well. So, I say he's going to be consistent again. Okay, so, and, so at the bottom of the page is the Texans Broncos game. So what I had to do was I had to put it in this thing and then put it at the bottom. So as you guys can see, the Texans are 4-2, the Broncos are 4-2, and I think the Texans should be 3-3 because they should have lost to the Colts. Like, no joke. They had a late comeback. Sorry, Texans fans, but I'm going to go with the Broncos. Even though the Broncos, I think they have Trevor Siemian back for this week, but the week before that they started Paxton Lynch and took an L. So, that's my predictions for Week 7. If you guys like this video, please drop a like and a comment below for any video ideas. If I should continue doing this, also let me know in the comments. And if I should do college teams, I probably will. Please drop a comment. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.